value really measured today, at least from an Aetna perspective, is not just on the saving side. And we believe good travel managers, in the way that they run the programs and administer the programs, help drive down costs. But that's sort of like what's expected now. The real value is, to what degree do you help the enterprise understand how its travel assets are being used and where its people are with respect to the utilization of those assets. We know there's been some geographic sort of issues that have occurred recently, whether you talk about tsunami over in Japan, or earthquakes in other parts of the world. And in every one of those scenarios, the question is, well, where are our people? And I think good, strong travel management programs provide us with a level of comfort that at any point in time we can tag where our individuals are, and even have plans for how do we extract them out of countries in situations like that. That's value that's not based on savings dollars. That's value based on really honoring your commitment to your employees to provide safe, economical travel for them, but also giving your corporation a comfort in knowing that it's managing those assets at a very high degree of competency. Travel is an emotional event. I mean, it's not like buying a widget, or even buying, to some degree, a service from a service provider. Most times when you're traveling, it's you who's involved, and there are a lot of incidents and situations that you can encounter. I think it's always important to recognize that as we want to deflate our costs, that's a given. We want to deflate our costs. But we also want to make sure that the experience that an individual has in traveling is a good, positive experience, because that's part of, to me, demand management. People don't mind working with you when they have good experiences with you. And I think any leader or anyone from a procurement perspective or a travel management perspective, we have to recognize that this commodity is a little different than some other commodities. It has a very high relationship base to it, a very high emotional base to it, and it's incumbent upon us to understand that, and to then understand, how do I balance the right degree of policy, the right degree of structure, the right degree of cost diligence, with making sure that the end user has an excellent experience when they travel. If I can do that, I'm going to be successful in whatever else I do. If I get that relation piece wrong, all the policies in the world won't help you. You're going to have such a backlog and flood of opposition, you won't know what to do with it. So to me, it's just a natural part of balancing out that equation so that the whole really comes across the way that you intend.